Good morning, everyone. I seem to be live. So I think I do. In my teeth. I had kale. It's fine. Everything's fine now. It's much better. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's on. We're here. I see David is here. Hello, all. I'm so sorry. I've been away for so long. I love you. Can't just ghost and then love bomb and think it's okay. You need consistent support. He probably forgot his YouTube password, probably got a new iPad or something, and then had to call some tech guy. They'll probably pay a tech guy a lot of money just to remember their password. So, welcome, David. Great. Congrats. God loves you. 828 just put the number one emoji. I don't know if it's for me or for God, but nevertheless, thank you. Nick said, early gang. Mike said, good morning, everyone. Sean said, hey, occulties. Morning, RJ. Good morning, sir. Hello, friends. Sammy said, good morning, everyone. This morning's hey was pretty much what I had to deal with at Full Gear. I sat next to that entire family. Well, first of all, here's the underwear. They're red, standard, classic Calvins. Good stuff, number one. Number two, I do want to let everyone know at 10 o'clock, a radio show will be calling me. And I will be doing a radio interview on the show. Calling in live for a short segment. Let me see. Fishers, Indiana, because we're at Dynamite there this Wednesday. I'm very excited about it. And we're going to talk to this guy. The show is called Soft Sounds. Ambient, new agey, exotica, easy listening stuff typically. So just be very chill and quick, talking for like 5 minutes at the top of the show and letting people know about the show in Fishers on Wednesday. So I'm going to be doing a live interview on the show. This is exciting. Also, I shouldn't need to tell you, you should have seen it already, but if you haven't, let's go. Big Boom AJ, Big Justice, and Mama Justice and Ashley, the whole Boom Costco family is on AEW today. AEW posted it. Then they posted other videos. Then they posted shorts from the episode without linking to the actual episode. Just find it and watch it and comment and share it and love it and all the things that are good and nice, please. It's for my sake, not them. They have enough shit. They're fine. They're nice people. They're frustrating people. I don't necessarily agree with their life choices, but they're coming from a good place. I don't even know if you can say that about me. So my hat's off to them in that regard. The kid, Big Justice, sitting in my chair, touching my sign, really made himself at home. I'll say that. And I feel like I did ultimately survive the Booms and get to the bottom of their family dynamic, which is very important. The mother, Ashley seems so normal. What is she doing? What are either of them doing? Subjecting themselves to this? The father, I got figured out. That's for sure. That I know. So go like it, go watch it, go comment, go share. It's going to be a nice time. Joe said, morning all. RJ Mashing was hilarious. Hope you guys keep the comedy shows going. Joe was at the show. We did the comedy show. When did we do it? Tuesday? It was only this week. All Elite Comedy 2 is a hit, a success, all that kind of thing. Sold out the Lincoln Lodge again. Two times. Lincoln Lodge. Eat that, Billy Joel. And it was great. We had a lovely, wonderful, beautiful time. Colt and Chris Statlander, her first time doing comedy. Rocky Romero, Evil Uno, a cameo appearance by someone else. Harley Cameron brought a puppet, and Tony Schiavone did stand up. I mean, what else can I say other than mind-blowing stuff from Tony Schiavone. I blew my own mind, too. Everyone was blowing everybody. All right, let's go back. I've missed so much already. Amanda said, how are you today? Who gives a shit? Everyone said, welcome back. David, Ash said, what a great morning that David is joining. Hope you've been well, David. Nail said, my stream started with I love you, so I'm taking it. Good morning, RJ. Look at you matching undies with your coffee cup, with my View coffee cup. Emmanuel said, what is your favorite Costco food court item? Well, it's in my research. The double chunk chocolate cookie, not saying it like that, replaced the churro. So I wonder if there's a longing for the churro to come back. I've eaten there, I would say, less than 5 times. I usually buy stuff and then from the store part and then want to eat it at home. I don't know why I want to sit there and watch people shop. Chronic said, hey, any advice for tennis elbow? I can't work out with that arm for at least 4 weeks and I'm sad. But you can do more than weights. You can move around. You can do maybe yoga. Find other ways to move. Be leg dominant. Just go walk for an hour straight. And then put a pad on it, I think. Is tennis elbow? I had a Bursa sack. Is that what it is? Me said Valentine underwear. It's fucking it's December 1st. Nail said, oh, we're going live within the live. So Sierra said, today's my 17th wedding anniversary. Lucky fella. My husband is preparing breakfast. I'm watching RJ in his underwear. Life is good. What more could you ask for? Ash said, are you going to be in Columbus Saturday for Collision? I'm not sure if I can make it. Yes. Ash said she's not sure if she can make it. I can make it. Columbus, Galaxy Comic-Con. There's a bunch of people there. Dana Gould's doing Hanging with Dr. Z. I would like to get on the show. Weird Al will also be there. And Saturday night, they asked me to do stand-up. Can I do it? I don't. No, because Collision's at the same time. So maybe once Collision ends, I can run across the hall and go do it. Also, it's my understanding. Can somebody check and verify? This Thursday, I will be doing the High Spots virtual signing and auction thing they do. I will have more information as it's posted. Here's the radio guy. Good morning. Great job with the Costco family. Still good for a call in about 20 minutes. Right back. I am with an exclamation mark. It's live radio, so no swearing, please. I will keep it clean. Good stuff. See? That's professionalism. I wonder if I can say like duty or something. Yeah, and now we've posted a bunch of okay. Here we go. Sorry. Now they've posted. Okay. Some hay stuff. Now let me tweet this so much on the go. Here we go.
Channel called All Buffumoed Up. Explain what it means to be all buffumoed up.
Here we go. Yes, we all bring the boom. I'm going to post the thing. Look at this. You see me working in real time. Here we go. Too many buffumos. Red Dog said, RJ, do you know the phrase that pays? Maybe I'll use that on the show. Nick said, loved all the comedy so much. It was cool to have such an intimate venue with a bunch of marks. Thank you for taking your time to meet with all of us there. Well, I set it up. Miss Andy said, you're running against Tony Khan's soccer team right now. They're starting the second half, and they're scoreless against Tottenham. That's my fault. And I accept full responsibility, and I want to apologize. Sometimes he'll say things about soccer like sounds like something. I don't know. I'm not up on it. Manuel said, I also forgot there's a Tim Hortons near my place. Any good items to get? Nope. Aaron is back. Hello, friends. I have returned. Well, that's majestic. Mia said that, hey, W would have driven me crazy. You're such a professional. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, everybody. Miss Annie said, is AJ normally that loud? Yes. Cam said, anyone else snowed in this morning? There's just a little snow on the roofs and on there's a cover on a chair that conducts no heat. So there's a little snow on there, and that's it. A Nail said, what hashtag search term do I use for the links and gifts? Great question. Is it Costco guys? I would tag them AJ and Big Justice, Big Boom AJ. I'm not really sure. They haven't figured that out yet. I don't think you can go wrong with Costco guys. People do still call them the Costco guys. Like if you had to search them, what would you type in? Therein lies the answer to your question, Niels. Bill said, if you do a comedy show in New York, I'll go. We've talked about it before. There's not enough time to turn it around for December when we're at the Hammerstein Ballroom, for sure. The issue is it's hard to know where and how to promote. At least Colt is in Chicago. He knows the place. He knows the market, the building. We have an audience for it. We would like to do one of those. So thank you for supporting these ones. It makes it easier. Miss Andy said, match game was so good. Colt had to pick that one guy as a contestant, didn't he? I don't want to give anything away. A Rare Beast said, good morning, everyone. I hope we're all responding well to last night's double dose of Mortos. It's a beast. It was a beast of an evening. Dorothy said, RG, did you have to find a quiet place to decompress after that interview? Right after that interview, I did another interview, which you'll be seeing later. And look, it was a day. Ash said, oh my God, High Spots auction. What? Yes. So at least Ash is excited about it. High Spots, woo. Christine said, sounds like I'm spending money this week. Hopefully you can say, dear Lord, or we're fucked. I think you can say, dear Lord. Leo said, since you love The Sopranos and dress like them, was it exciting to finally meet them? Yes. Edie Falco is a delight. Ash said, love the facial hair as always. Leo said, why do you think AW has so many weird haters on Twitter? Isn't that sort of the name of the game? It's a fun thing to talk about and criticize, I think. And then you go to Blue Sky and it's not there. So I'm like, all these people are staying here. Why do I think they have to? Because they put out a show and then people like to comment on the show. That's pretty much it. Some of the criticism is valid. You can't take that away. It's healthy. It's healthy to criticize things. And then there's hate where it's like, oh, you have a blue check mark. You're trying to get some engagement. I see how this works. They're under the illusion they can make a few dollars doing this. It's Mr. Scott said, good morning. Would you rather appear in a Zucker Brothers Abrams movie or star in a Neil Simon play? Fuck. Neil Simon. Let's go with Neil Simon. The Sunshine Boys. 999 said, when is the next meal and a match? Hopefully you'll find out all that info starting tomorrow or the beginning of next week. Soon. Very, very soon. Josh said, my wife is concerned that Big Justice has a deficit in history knowledge. She suggested he crack open a book. Oh, God. Holy crap, the auction items are absolutely amazing. Really? I didn't put any up yet. David said, I could find you a place in New York. Thanks. Because when I think of the premiere of stand-up comedy, I go straight to David Arquette. Give me some restaurant. He knows the owner. Leo said, is this your first time at the Hammerstein Ballroom? It is indeed. Mess Andy explained the difference to me a while ago that the ballroom and the Manhattan Center are the same complex, but two different distinct buildings, which is very exciting. Nell said, I don't really know them to know what to search. I'm going to use Costco guys for my uploads. That's fine. Good morning, RJ. Great. Hey, can we get John Travolta reading the lyrics to Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Almost Cut My Hair at some point during the stream? I'll see what I can do. Nick said, any T-shirt news? No. Bill said, are the haters just bots? Could they be? Sure. It's also an incredible amount of stupid people out there. Red Dog said, would you ever appear on Not Today, Pal, with the Sopranos kids? Oh, it's a podcast? I'm not familiar with it, but I don't see why not. Leo said, there's an Alfred Freak who works for Forbes, who's AW's biggest hater. Are you familiar with this fat virgin? I don't see why anyone has to have weight and sexuality correlated. I don't think that's necessary at all. I'm not familiar. Let me press the coffee. How much, look, isn't it bad enough that I harshly criticize my own work? Must I read all the comments? I do. But must I? Ash said I went on the High Spots website. Can somebody send me the link? Can somebody put the link here? Let me see if I can. Let me pour. And then Korag said, who are you? These are the people I'm talking about. This is what happens when you invite The discourse. It's actually a fucking stretch to call it discourse. Okay. Great. Here we go. High Spots auctions. Oh, so you can mail in things. The items are due by December 5th. $30 inscription request. So you send stuff in, and I will sign it for you. Whatever you want, I guess. I just said the High Spots auction, maybe. Give me something. High Spots auction. Here we go. The Sign It Live starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, and that goes for 2 hours. And the virtual gimmick table starts at 7 p.m. Thursday, December 5th. What? Holy shit. I didn't know about any of this. I'm gonna post the link in the comments so everyone can look at this too. Oh my god. This is fantastic. Let's talk about what we have here. Signed RJ City mini turnbuckle. Did not know this. I have my own little logo. Signed RJ City micro brawler. Signed RJ City metallic poster. What the fuck? This is incredible. Signed RJ City Shikishi board. Don't know what that is. Signed RJ City bar top promo. Signed RJ City black and white promo. Signed RJ City full pose promo. Oh my god, I got a white black. That's great. This makes me so happy. What? There's a metallic post. It's a life. What is a? Can someone tell me what a Shikishi board is? This is incredible. Get on this, and then they send them to you. To decorative paper? What? I don't know what this thing is. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled. I had no idea that this was a thing. Oh, this is gonna be great. Mia said, "Do you have an outfit picked out for World's End yet?" I do not. You gotta give me some time. It depends on what Renee does. Is a whole thing. Actually, the turnbuckle is lovely, and the variety of 8x10s and posters so awesome. I will be spending my birthday Monday. Oh, yes. Every member of our family has an advent calendar, including the pets. Aaron said, "Oh, Nails, thank you for reminding me that I want to go out and buy a cheese advent calendar today." That's a very good idea. The Tybalt chief said, "The turnbuckles are definitely the most interesting thing." Prisma said, what are you drinking today? Are you back to drinking your own brand? No, I have an order of my own brand on the way. I got high on my own supply, let's say. I'm drinking a blend of stuff left over, and it's good. It's working for me. Mia said, "Wait, you have a Discord?" I do. Leo said, "Find it funny that Forbes 30 under 30 is considered some cool list when Forbes is the lamest publication on earth." Look at Leo, sticking it to the man. Ashley, my 40th birthday is tomorrow. Can I get a song to reflect on the pain of being old? When I was 17, I don't know that whole song. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. Every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to run and play hide and seek. I want to go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots strolling around the meadow, picking up all those forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful spring to be sprung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm going to feel the way I do today because you make me feel so young. It's not bad. It's better than, how does it? Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. I don't like that song. Leo said, "I want a Dynamite or Collision from the Jericho cruise ship." I will say I will be on the Jericho cruise ship. I'll be doing hopefully more than one show. I did the improv show last year. We can certainly do that again. We're probably going to do it again. Now that we do this Smash game thing would also be great. And there's a sick part of me that wants to say, can you just give me 30 minutes and like the tiniest room of like 50 people, and I just want to burn through my material on wrestling. I would do in a heartbeat if there's any interest there. Mr. Scott joins Citizens United. God bless you. Josh said, if anyone wants a new Christmas film this season, I recommend the noir Blast of Silence. It is a second-person narration and follows a hitman at Christmas. Great recommendation, Josh. I will counter that with Carol for Another Christmas, the Rod Serling picture. It's good. Look it up. Christine said shikishi is a traditional Japanese square illustration board edged with gold trim. That I understand. But what am I doing with it? Am I supposed to be drawing something? Very confused. Leo said, your outfit should be Dr. Kat's clothes. Do it, please. Christine says, shikishi is a paper board that's commonly used by Japanese people for art. So I just have to sign it. I felt like, they want me to do art? David said, your outfit should be Annie Leibovitz. I think he's thinking of Fran Leibovitz. He's learning. I speak David. Welcome. Scott said, Nails my Sandy said, Prince and Anna was live on Instagram this week. I mentioned your coffee. He said it's good, but his is better. Yep. Leo said, how do you feel about Eric Bischoff? Why do you think he always talks about how much he dislikes AEW? Man's got a business to run. And I respect that's the line of work he chose, and this is what he's going to do. So this is good, you know. Leo said, was David Arquette ever asked to be on Dr. Katz? David, do you have any relationship to Jonathan Katz of Dr. Katz fame? And I said, your singing brings me so much joy. Okay. Nell said, Nana is so gracious. He said he uses Cafe Bustelo to keep the raccoons out of his yard. Jesus. Christine's quoting me saying, I don't like the song. Here, let me sing it for you. Well, you got to know what you're talking about. Dara has joined Key to the City. Welcome, new members. Leo said, AEW should do the Royal Albert Hall. That looks awesome on camera. Oh, God, I would love that. I would love it. And what's the other one? The O2? I once suggested that TK run the Hollywood Bowl. That's where my head is at. Dorothy said, are there any songs hitting the public domain in 2025 that you were excited about? Let's look. Notable works entering the public. Rhapsody in Blue. Big fan of that. The Skeleton Dance from Disney. Marx Brothers. The Coconuts. Broadway Melody. Sound and Fury. Red Harvest. Farewell to Arms. Tarzan and the Lost Empire. Rope. A lot of Mickey Mouse. Songs. 2025 in public domain. The Taming of the Shrew, the first Shakespeare adaptation. On with the Show. These are all Dynamite. These are all movies. Return of Sherlock Holmes. The Mysterious Dr. Fu Manchu. Really going to get a bunch of racist things in the... can I get songs? It's very annoying. I want a list. List of public domain music. No, they don't. If there's a... What will enter public domain 2025? No, awful. It takes me to a fucking ad. Oh my God, this is awful. It's just more Steamboat Willie shit. Rhapsody in Blue. Not that bad. That's fine. Some books. Who gives a shit? So let's go week year. All Quiet on the Western Front. Yeah. All right. Let me burn through these because this guy's going to call soon. I got to be ready. I wish you could go on the cruise so bad. I can't justify the cost. My friends have gone every year. It's a wonderful time. I wish Gosford Park the other day. I think you would like it. David said, yes, Fran, you do speak David. I've not been asked to be on Dr. Katz. No kidding. Bill said, which AW folks would you want to see in a Dr. Katz episode? Taz immediately comes to mind. Who else? I'd like to see Abaddon on Dr. Katz. I think it would be quite interesting. Billy Gunn, I think, has some issues he's got to work through. Those are the top of the list right now, as far as my head is concerned. I'm very excited for this call. Forbidden Door is at the O2 next year, said Mike. Oh, God. It's news to me. Leo said, make Hollywood Bowl happen. I watched the Muppets Christmas movie the other day. Bravo, David. It's awful. Christine said, this cruise is a bridge or ship too far for me. I need to draw the line somewhere, but I hope everyone has fun. It's a swell time. Chronic said, is AW ever going back to Louisiana? Is it because I wanted to share nachos with you? Yes. And I said, please don't run here again. Leo wants AW at the Mall of America. Nail said, how is your shoulder? I'm hoping good because you don't seem to be uncomfortable at fidgeting this week. So much better. It's getting better every day. Is it back 100%? No, but slowly but surely, and I feel good about it. Prisma said, did you end up filming your piano playing like you did, like you said you might in your Ask RJ? No. Leo said, I still got a whole month. Your call is famous UK wrestling venue, but I hate it. Too hot or cold, rude staff, understaffed bar. Sounds just like England in general. Ash said, don't forget to check out the sales on games for Cyber Monday. Maybe something new for you to play. The Power Rangers game comes out December 10th. David said, they won't let me on the cruise. Apparently, you have to be AEW talent. I'll see if I can pull some strings. If you want to come, let me know. He tried a while ago, and now you can get on. Mia said, you don't have to be AEW talent because Bully was on last year. Ruby Soho as Dr. Katz's new Laura. Big, real Dr. Katz group here. You know, Dr. Jonathan Katz does have a podcast. David said, thank you about Muppet Christmas Carol. Not you, RJ. I'm awaiting the call any second now. Any second. I'm going to put him on speaker. You're going to hear the whole process, you know, behind how I interview, the things I do. Look at this. Almost time for this is very exciting. How do I copy the link here? Copy link. Volunteer-powered community radio. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to put the link like a good boy. We'll be starting this week's episode with a short live telephone call with. This is great. We're gonna have fun. His name is Jared. Jared Cheek. This is great. I'm following him back. Look at him fostering community here. I got to think of some songs that I like. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great stuff. We're gonna talk about music. A minute away. We're a minute away. Now say I need David to so make any noise. David said tiny bubbles. I love tiny bubbles. Sean's the one that's wonderful. Christine said, why am I nervous about this interview? It's not gonna be bad. Behind the scenes of RJ working in his underwear. What a Sunday. Did you see the process here? This is the mother of all simulcasts. Christine said, whenever I had to interview people for articles, I'd feel insanely nervous. I'm projecting. This man, I will say, owns a small record label, prints a lot of records that I like, and then a bunch of old shirts. Like he found a Terry Funk LP and made like a reprint of it. Swell guy. So I feel like we have this rapport built in already. It's 10 o'clock. And now... Hello.
Hey, RJ. How's it going? We're not on the air yet.
Oh, wonderful. No problem.
I'm going, but if you're ready, I'm going to go ahead and do the weather here in a minute. And then after that, we'll be on the air.
Fantastic. Do what you need to do.
All right. What's that?
I said, do what you need to do. Do the weather. Do the whole thing. I'm good.
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful.
Get it. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay,
no problem.
weather is 24 degrees. 24 degrees Fahrenheit out there. Gonna be another cold one, folks. High today is 30 degrees. Gonna get down to 16 tonight. Tonight, mostly clear though. High 26 tomorrow. Partly sunny. Chance of snow. You're listening to Soft Sounds. We have something very special for you today. RJ City is calling in. RJ City's on the line right now.
Hello? Why do they entrust you with the weather? Why do people come to you for this?
This is community radio.
Okay.
Where else are they gonna get it?
I don't know, but don't you feel burdened? Like, oh my, I have to give this information to these people. This is a lot.
It is, yeah. They're gonna need to know what to wear today.
Yeah. Isn't it strange to think that you, like, obviously there are freaks like me out there who only listen to community radio. So there are certain people where, like, you're their only source of information. I'm a big community radio listener. I'm from Toronto. So we have a lot of public radio here. CBC radio is a big, government funded, publicly funded deal. I feel like we're a little more of a community radio kind of country. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I get that feeling too. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, before we go any further, I didn't do my big introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, on the phone right now we have television host, actor, wrestler, Canadian, which we just talked about. You recently heard him on WTF with Mark Maron. He's everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, RJ City.
Thank you. Although there's a part of me that feels like maybe it's bad to be everywhere. Maybe it's too desperate to be everywhere.
Yes.
You know?
Like the Costco guys.
Yeah. Who I just did an interview with that's on the AEW YouTube today. And I tried my best to penetrate their viral walls. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I watched it this morning, actually. It's great. For those who don't know, Big Boom AJ?
Yes.
And Big Justice? No. Yeah.
Yes.
RJ hosts a fabulous show called Hey EW. He's an announcer and more for AEW Wrestling. The show is Hey EW. And today's guests were the whole Costco family.
Yes.
It was delightful. I think it gets at what I enjoy about you as a wrestling television personality. Because, at some point during the you asked them for their feelings on the cancellation of the NBC sitcom Wings.
Correct.
Which I just love that's something that gets brought up on professional wrestling television, things like that.
So what is strange, I mean, yes, I like to throw the curveballs. I like to see if I can poke holes in people. And they are people where I went, is there a facade here? Is this all fake or is this really them? And I feel like I poked enough for everyone to go, oh, no, this is really them, which is a nice thing to know. And then as much as I ask the weird questions, like how they feel about the cancellation of Wings, the child, Big Justice, gave that a boom.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? For Tim Daly and Steven Weber, why are we booming them being out of work? It's beyond me.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Hey, RJ, first of all, we should mention you're coming to Indiana.
I am. I mean, not just me. A lot of this Wednesday, Dynamite, which will be live on TBS at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be there, but a lot more exciting, entertaining, engaging people are on the show too, which is much better than just me.
I believe it's at the Fishers Event Center up in Fishers.
Yeah. Tell me about Fishers. What do I need to know about Fishers?
So you know Indianapolis?
I mean, not terribly well, but I've been before.
You can imagine, yeah.
Yes.
So imagine like a suburb 5 minutes away that is where the IKEA lives.
Perfect.
There you go.
I can deal with that. And so it's in Fishers.
It's It's in Fishers, yes.
Yes. So it's a small town when the Fishers Event Center is just called Fishers. Like, it's not sponsored by anyone. It's not the IKEA Event Center,
Yeah.
But
it's brand new. I think this is like one of the first events there. So maybe they're just weighing their options.
Well, this is exciting. Oh, the Nitro Circus is today. I'm just looking up their dates.
Oh, okay.
And then Alabama's December 9th, the band.
Oh, I didn't realize they were still at it.
Well, and then Cirque du Soleil. This is great. This is it. Fantastic. I do enjoy you get to play these arenas and you get to see who else was there before you or after you. And then you get to pretend that you're like them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Hey, speaking of music, this show is Soft Sounds. We play Soft Sounds. What music does an RJ City like to listen to relax, to wind down?
Okay.
After a big day.
Here's the things that I'm currently listening. You tell me if these are soft sounds or not, because I think they are.
Okay.
But you would know more than me. Paul Simon.
Sure.
Okay. Excellent. Alan Hawkshaw.
Oh yeah. Did he do like library music?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I love it.
That counts, right?
I didn't expect you to say Alan Hawkshaw. Is it Hawkshaw?
Hawkshaw. HAWK.
Yeah.
Yes. I also am the album I'm currently listening to is My Life in the Bush of Ghosts. It's David Byrne and Brian Eno. Does that count?
Brian Eno. Totally, yeah.
Okay, great.
Have you seen the new Brian Eno documentary?
Yes.
You did. How was the screening?
Sorry?
How was your screening? Because each one is different. It's a generative documentary.
Yes. It bothers me though. I didn't like that. I liked it, but I didn't like knowing that it was different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do exactly. Because it was like, I kind of wish I could have seen this one clip that I heard about from this other showing or whatever it was. Yeah.
Right. It's like when Clue came out in theaters and you're like, there's 8 different endings. What am I supposed to do here? This is ridiculous.
Exactly.
I also like Bobby Darin.
Oh, okay, sure.
He seems really good. I don't know how to explain it. The live stuff, he's one of those guys who can play all the instruments. And I feel like there's not enough love for Bobby Darin.
I just know the hits or the hits. So I should dig in.
Yes, are so much better. He got into covers. He got all folky and grew a mustache and called himself Bob Darin. The music is yes, it's fantastic. He got all into like war songs, but like, you know those war songs where they're just like too heavy on the war part and not enough on the good music part.
Yeah, exactly.
He was he was so good musically that all the protest songs are great.
All right, I'm gonna dig in.
What else? I was also on a big, for some reason, David Johansen kick.
Okay.
I enjoy how he sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then did Buster Poindexter and said, and I'm going to go back. Because some people in this life, when you sell out, that's it. It's over.
That's true, yeah.
But he was like, no, let's sell out. And I'll keep doing the other stuff. And everyone's like, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I feel like that's currently all my playlist right now.
Yeah, I remember realizing that he was Buster Poindexter at one point. Like in college, I got into the New York Dolls for a little bit. And it's like, oh, this is this guy I saw on VH1 doing Buster Poindexter.
Right. Even better than that is that he is the guy with the metal plate in his head in Mr. Nanny with Hulk Hogan and Sherman Hemsley.
I don't think I ever caught that.
Yeah. So if you thought Buster Poindexter was selling out.
Sherman Hemsley frog enthusiast.
Yes. Yeah. A really happening guy. You know, I'll tell you what bothers me about wrestling as I call into your show to promote the wrestling show. There is not enough soft, easy listening wrestling music.
Agreed.
It's, 3 power chords, let's just crank it as loud as possible and, repeat it every 20 seconds. Do you perhaps go ahead?
Oh no, I remember. I think in the mid '90s, Mick Foley, Mankind, had music that only played after his match. That was
yes,
some orchestral piece.
He had intro music and he had outro music. To my knowledge, he's like the only wrestler to do that.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
So when I was wrestling, I thought I gotta, get some soft, easy listening in here. So I would sometimes come out to Rhapsody in Blue, which would confuse everyone. And I also came out to Green Onions for a period of time.
Oh, interesting.
And then I finally settled on You Don't Own Me.
Who is that by?
Is it Leslie Gore?
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is. Because I was such a big fan of the first Wives Club as a kid. As a 12-year-old boy, it was the most empowering film I could see. So that theme song always stuck in my head.
That's great entrance music.
It is. It's really distinct, and it's like, put down the guitars, fellas. Unplug the amps, and let's become adults here.
Exactly.
That's my strategy.
You also how responsible are you for the connection with Turner Classic Movies, TCM, Ben Mankiewicz being on professional wrestling television?
I will take full responsibility for Ben Mankiewicz and TCM being in conjunction with AEW. So AEW, obviously, TBS, TNT, big Warner property, which is very exciting. And there was a wrestler on the show named Tony Storm, who people who are not familiar is of the, let's say, Betty Davis ilk. Her presence was attracting cinephiles, and she made a series of short films, and I was asked to introduce one of them. So I opened by saying, hello, I'm not Ben Mankiewicz. And that, of course, got the attention of the TCM social accounts, who have not had an audience under 65 ever. So they were thrilled. And then they were, let's do anything. I was like, God, to me, that's like, Ben Mankiewicz is like Babe Ruth to me. So I was like, whatever you guys want, whenever. And they were so helpful. He introduced a couple of her matches. We went to the set with that beautiful living room, that TCM living room, the fireplace they have. And then he continued to introduce more of her stuff. Her big match at Wembley Stadium, he introduced. He's fantastic. I cannot say enough good things about TCM. So community radio, Turner Classic Movies, those are my top two right now.
Lovely. Well, yeah, I was so excited to do that. So thank you for your service there.
Of course.
Hey, speaking of TBS things, can you bring back remember the WCW All-Nighter segments on TBS?
So not only do I remember them, but I can tell you personally that Tony Khan has thought about bringing those back.
Oh my goodness!
Because in the new year, AEW is going to be streaming on Max, simulcast, so it'll be on TBS and TNT and Max.
So much old footage,
so much old footage, and also like, now we could do whatever we want. And of course, he is, whatever you think Tony Khan knows about wrestling, he knows like 10 times more things about film and TV shows and wings. So that's stuck in his head, which is fantastic. So I have a feeling I would not be surprised if I saw at least one of those in the new year, even if it crashes and burns.
Tony Schiavone's still there, so it all.
Yes.
It all ties together.
It all ties together.
Hey, I've taken up more of your time than I told you I would. So
please.
I apologize.
Do you have any other question? We'll do one more. Whatever works for you.
Let's do it. Well, maybe it's not so much a question, but maybe I can form it into a question. I just go through these phases where I get really deep into watching Charles Grodin late night television appearances.
Yes.
I wonder if you could talk about his use of kayfabe with Carson and Letterman, and are there any celebrities who are doing kayfabe like he did? Like not necessarily kayfabe, but he. Some audience members actually thought that there was contention there, and that he was being a jerk sometimes.
Yes.
Are there any celebrities like that today?
Today, I feel like everything's so blown out with reality TV and social media that I think the safest assumption is to always assume something is a bit now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because everyone is so wise to it. So people who would do it then, especially so three-dimensionally, like Charles Grodin, because he wasn't just outrageous. He was a smart guy. He spoke very well, and then he just had this tremendous subtle contempt that clearly bothered the audience. But I also think about another guy would be Brother Theodore.
I don't know Brother Theodore.
Oh, he was been on Letterman. He was on a bunch of talk shows, and he was like sort of a stand-up, but also a modern-day philosopher in a sense. And you just went, this guy's crazy. And maybe the answer is that he was crazy. But I will urge all your listeners, because this feels like the community where I can discuss Charles Grodin at length. I would urge all your listeners to run and watch Charles Grodin's, I believe he had a talk show for a time on MSNBC.
MSNBC, I think it maybe moved to CBS briefly, but yeah.
Okay.
I was watching those episodes on YouTube just last week, actually.
There are two episodes that I love. One is the first episode. He had Art Garfunkel and Martin Short. And Art Garfunkel is just the most boring person in the world. He talked about how he just likes walking and collecting sticks. And you're like, this is fantastic. The second one is he went on the air right after the OJ verdict. And just, I guess he thought, let me take this time to talk to America about, you know, the cult of celebrity and race relations and how we move on as a society. And it's just, no one needed to hear this from you, Charles. Nevertheless, he thought he was tasked with it, and it's a beautiful intellectual car crash.
All right, I skipped over that one the other day. I was like, I don't know if this is what I watched this moment, but I'm gonna go watch that one.
Please. Oh, if only on my word. Thank you. Did that sell the AEW show enough?
Yes. So go see AEW live. You can be live on TBS yourself when they pan to the crowd.
Yes.
And, the new Fishers Event Center up in Fishers, Indiana. Tickets are available.
AEWTix.com. AEWTIX.com. You can get everything there.
And you can find RJ City easily on the internet, on social media, YouTube pages.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, RJ. We appreciate it. It's been fun talking to you.
A pleasure.
We're getting lots of the phone is lighting up here asking me to get back to the soft sounds that people have been tuning in for.
I don't blame them.
They appreciated your talk. So we're going to do that right now. Here is White Poppy with the song Swans. Here on WSHB. Hey, we're off the air now.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Dude, that was so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure. If you ever need anything else, let me know.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
I'm going up to the show Wednesday, so looking forward to it.
Let me know when you're at. I'll see if I can run out and say hi.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm going with a buddy of mine who is not a wrestling fan. Was like, my brother got us tickets to this wrestling show in Indy, and I really got to go with him. I was like, oh, I'll go with him.
It'll be a nice time. So yeah, and also let me know when you watch that Charles Grodin thing. It's remarkable.
I sure will. I just got a book of his in the mail. We're Ready for You, Mr. Grodin, I think it's called.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic. They just needed it out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, hey, have a good one, and I'll take you Wednesday, see what's going on.
Perfect.
We'll say hi.
Lovely. Thank you. Bye. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let me go through the he said, why go see AEW? Ben Mankiewicz, Charles Grodin, and Brother Theodore, obviously. I thought that was, as far as community radio goes, probably the best thing I could do. Mia said, I need to know the cheat meal. I have ice cream here. I don't know if I want it. David said, Sissy Strut would be a great song. For an entrance theme, I understand. David loves Sissy Strut. I prefer the host. Ben took over TCM, the old TCM stations. Oh, you're talking about Robert Osborne, Red Dog. I figure some women's wrestler, said Mr. Scott, would have used these boots were made for walking. I'm sure in the history of wrestling, somebody did. Messiani said, I know of Ben Mankiewicz from political pundit days. Well, he's made a more mainstream turn now. Red Dog said, TCM Open All Night is my favorite classic channel bumper. It's great. Charles Grodin and using kayfabe. I didn't expect to hear that today. I love it. Nell said, everything being a work always brings me back to old school. I love how he said the phone lines were lighting up, and I went, really? He said, yes, people want me to get back to sick. Nell said, I love The Burbs. Brother Theodore was like the only movie he was in was The Burbs. Who is Poppy? Poppy is worth a Google rabbit hole. Does the host of radio show have social media? I would follow him. Yes, Miss Annie. Let me plug this guy. Jared Cheek is at Jared Cheek, JAREDCHEEK, and also the other thing that you will very much enjoy is his record company, Flannel Graph Records. Post a bunch of old, so this is great stuff. Look at this. What a nice time. What a good experience this was for everybody. Christina's gifted 5 memberships. Show is Midnight Cowboy, Wee Woo, Mario Bell, and Nick were all gifted. You're all gifted now. Nell said, RJ, when you go viral and get super famous with today's booms, will you remember us cult members when you talk about the past interviews? Absolutely not. James said the Hunter Hearst Helmsley early theme for the aristocracy era wasn't an easy listening. Wasn't it Ode to Joy? Sean said, what was that station again? Let me continue to plug WFHB.org is the website. WFHB Community Radio, Bloomington, Indiana, and 100.7 in Nashville and 106.3 in Ellettsville. It is a nice time. They seem like just delightful people. Where have I gone? Jared on Blue Sky, and his one post is about the Grodin book. Guys love the Charles Grodin books. What can I say? He's sending me. I get these low res gimmick table things, but I'll whatever. I'm gonna figure it out myself. James said Jack Perry's pre-scapegoat theme works too. Wasn't that Beethoven? Was it Mozart? Was it Beethoven? I can't remember, but I loved it. Do you know who else? Claudio's newer theme now is all classical. It was more easy listening. Nell said, what do we need to remember today? Watch Hey with the Costco guys. Buy things on High Spots. I'll be there Thursday. The sign, the gimmick table, the whole thing, the auction. Watch Muppets Christmas movie. I didn't say that. And keep asking for a New York City comedy show. What else? I don't know. Christine said, did you ever send Tony the picture of my kid dressed as her? I did. And she loved it. She was very touched. And she's off in her own world right now. So Neil said, big stretch. Don't commentate my positioning, my posture. Can I live a little, please? No, Costco guys, hey, incredibly important, obviously. And this signing, I'm excited for this High Spots auction. This is great. Signed mini turnbuckle. It's a microphone and it's a TV. I love this. And you can pick whatever inscription you want. It's great. My hand's going to cramp that whole day. Signed Micro Brawler. I love these metallic promos. You can get a poster size, and then you can get a picture of me as Babyface, which is so rare. I don't think I have any of those ever. So that's a wonderful thing. What was I going to say? Who have been past guests? I'm going to look up the past guests. Jay Uso, Vinny Vegas. It's good stuff. Yeah, there's just the two of those. Neil said Danhausen has Tony Storm and a Vloghausen coming up. What the fuck do you want from me? Show Bits said, which AW wrestler can pull off a yacht rock entrance theme? Dalton Castle. Neil said, lower your expectations is one of his catchphrases after all, but you'll be back, Emmanuel. First time being there for the whole hour of the show. Wasn't expecting much. And so sort of a past statement. You really follow through. Wasn't expecting much, but May Sandy said Fulham Smash ended in a 1-1 tie. Excellent. And Christine Ash said, I say big strikes my cats daily. Sophia said, do you think we'll ever get Danhausen on Hey again? What the fuck do I look like? James keeps saying Godspeed and God bless. I'm wrapping up soon. I'm wrapping up very, very soon, within a minute. So let's all ultimately calm down here. I think that will be the best thing to do. You can still send stuff in. Go to highspots.com. They'll have all the information, but you can also do the auction thing for me to sign for all of you. Great. They have a Black Friday sale. I'm not in that. Maybe I'll bring some old gear. I don't fucking know. Would you sell an... Allie said, would you sell a Nia Jax chair shot? Yes, for $20. I think that's a fair price to get hit by a chair. Well, that is the show. I will say again, go watch Hey W, the Costco guys. Go like, go watch, go comment, go share. There's all the shorts. There's all the reels. Do the whole participate in the viral community, because this is how the system works. Let's get a final look at these. That's good. We all got the gist. In the meantime, here it is. Godspeed and God bless you.